Hey everyone, welcome to episode 16 of season 5 of Where's That Bar Cart? I'm one of your hosts, Nick. Alongside me, as sometimes
Gina.
is,
Gina.
Yeah, Gina. Gina and Daryl.
uh-huh.
Still Monty Scott.
Yeah, he's got the R shirt on.
Well,
He's under the weather.
Oh yeah, with the R.
You come straight from the golf course with that shirt on,
Oh,
or
oh God, no. I think maybe straight out of bed. I don't even know what I was. Oh, you know what I was doing? I was frying some cutlets.
in bed?
I bring a hot plate out if I'm feeling under the weather. I get my wife to bring in the hot plate, and I cook it from the side of the bed. They say I shouldn't be allowed to do it.
Well,
I mean, a lot of people would be like, "You shouldn't be allowed to do this," but I am. I get the coconut oil going.
wow,
I've had a fire before, but a small fire.
sure.
You need anti-flammable sheets. Just in case.
Why? I agree, Gina. I was appalled. I was like, "Who gave me flammable sheets?"
That's on them.
Yeah, it's on them. It's not on me. Yeah, what the hell am I?
No.
How am I supposed to do?
Golf season's here. It's happening.
It is.
Daryl is back from Aruba, about to leave for the UK.
Yeah.
Gina, you said you didn't play on Monday because it was too windy, which is
It was a
odd.
windstorm out there.
A windstorm.
Was it Monday?
Okay.
Yesterday? You mean?
Not
Yeah,
by
or was it the week
definition.
before?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh wait, no, it was lousy. I thought it was just a lack of faith in your forearm.
It actually wasn't. Like, I was excited to go, but then the trees were literally like,
okay.
like, yeah.
Were they
So
making those sounds? like Fozzie or something. I don't.
like a Muppet.
Yeah, you know what's weird? Because today's the same temperature as yesterday, but today feels so much warmer. It's
True.
crazy.
I know,
Yeah.
because it's still, right?
I played.
find wind
That's why
disturbing.
sparkling
Yeah.
water tastes so much colder than still. Because still is still.
I think
Wait,
so.
wait,
Smart. If you want to get some money out of somebody, don't throw them in regular cold water. Throw them in sparkling water.
Yeah.
It does it
Yeah.
every time.
They'll pay right up.
Yeah, freezing.
Speaking from experience, folks.
Oh yeah. Like,
when
listen,
Monty waterboards somebody, it's always
Sparkling.
Yeah.
He's
Get me the Perrier.
the San Pellegrino. You're the
Honestly.
San Pellegrino killer. That's what they call you.
No, I tell you, when you really want to stick it to them, get the Canada Dry. The bubbles get right.
right in your eyes.
It's a more aggressive bubbling. Yeah.
Yeah,
I suppose you could try with a Sprite. That would be very sugary.
sure.
Keep them like, awake
Yeah.
so that they'd answer your question
Yeah, that's true.
faster.
You know what? I don't want to plug for this. For these people, but Coke has a.
They need our help.
Cherry Coke.
Desperately needs
Yeah.
our help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need our help. We'll tell them. Listen, we'll try to get this mom and pop operation off the ground. Coke, Cherry Cokes, 0, no calories, delicious, but they've got like double the caffeine of a coffee. I haven't slept in weeks.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Oh no, I tell you, they keep you right up. But
Well, that's
Wow.
good. You should drink a couple of those before you fire up that hot plate.
yeah, keeps them dozing off.
Keeps you sharp.
Yes.
How much hot sauce
did-
do you put in one of those?
Oh, a fair bit, buddy. I tell you, I went for a little trip this weekend, and that was the only time I haven't been pounding hot sauce in the last couple of two.
Oh, how was New
3 days.
York, Monty?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was man, you forget. I think you can always feel like you can walk across Manhattan, but you just can't. It's too far.
You can walk across it quite easily. I don't think you want to walk north-south or anything.
Yeah.
But across
it's
is
more than-
quite easy.
Well, I guess north south is kind of what I'm talking. It's like we were walking for 20 kilometers.
I've done the biking along the river
Mhm.
from side to side. That was pretty
No,
cool.
it's great. No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but every time I go there, I'm exhausted.
Why
So,
did you go?
Sorry.
Why?
Mhm.
Oh, I went for a friend's wedding.
Oh, awesome.
Can we talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
the
so-
message
so-
you sent us yesterday where you got fined for open liquor on the subway?
I did get fined for open liquor on the subway. I got, pick a lane.
Is this self-talk
What?
now?
No. What are you allowed to do in this city? You just sold me a bag of liquor. It's meant for consumption there. So I didn't rip something out of a case. You know what I mean? They're giving it to you. They know you're drinking it. Then you're on the subway. I can't drink it. They said because people fall into the trains, and I'm like, well, I see what you're saying, but I thought a warning would have sufficed.
For
Sure.
your own safety.
And I was like, listen, all right, guys, I'm not trying to. And also it was empty. I was like, this is actually an empty bottle of liquor. I should have told them I picked it up to put in the garbage.
To
I was like, I'm
recycle.
putting this in the. Yeah, I'm like, I saw it on the ground. I'm like, I don't want the place to turn into a trash sty. You know what I mean? So I was like, trying to help New York out. But
Yeah.
so now they're mad at me, I guess. But I mean, I suppose I can make them feel better if I pay them.
Are you going to?
How much do you owe?
I think the guy said it was maybe $50.
American.
American.
Ooh.
That's like
Yeah, no,
85.
I don't like it. Yeah.
Hmm.
And I mean, and on top of that, I think the White Claw was like $5.
Right.
So we're talking 55 American.
How big of a
altogether.
can of White Claw are you drinking?
Was
It
it
was
just a-
quite big. I was drinking it for a while.
A tall can?
Monty's
really
got the
tall,
2-liter White Claw going.
Yeah, maybe the fine was it was just too much White Claw. They're like, come on, bro. you
Monty
can't."
was sitting inside of a can of White
Reel it
Claw,
in.
and they're like, you can't bring that size of a can of White Claw in here.
What
Just-
is that? The Texas Mickey White Claw.
Just a straw and a keg.
They're
Oh,
worried
yeah.
about your sugar consumption more than anything.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ, bro. What are you doing? Well, I mean, listen, lots of fair questions, but I don't think you have to add it off with a fine. I would have answered the questions. They could have been like, "What are you doing, man?" And I'd be like, "Well, it's a very good question. I'm not 100% sure." But like, you don't have to end the questioning with "Now you got to pay a fine." That seems, come on, guys. I'll play ball.
Did you say you're Canadian?
I mean, he asked for my license, so I guess he must have took it as I was Canadian.
Right.
Or he said I was young though, because I said I was old, and then he said, "No, you're young," and I'm like,
Oh.
"But you're obviously younger than me, and are you just trying to make me butter me up to pay this ticket, or what's going on?"
I've been hitting on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flirting.
Yeah.
Sound
yeah.
very flirtatious.
Well, hey, listen, Gina, when the cops are hitting on you, don't they not give you a ticket?
Yeah. That's the
That's
angle.
the deal. That's the angle. So what's
So-
going on?
You gave it all away and then you
Yeah.
got nothing out of it.
You both classically always lean into your looks, the two of you, I will say.
Yeah, right. As a team.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina's drinking on the subway right now as we're
Yeah.
filming this.
She's moving on the subway.
Great
And
connection.
the cops are just saying hello. They're like, "Hey, Gina, how you
Yeah.
doing?" And they're like, she's just going by in the biggest White Claw of all time.
It's like cheers.
Yeah, it's like she's just hammered in there, wandering around.
I almost got a distracted driving ticket. That was like my last one. Jeff and I were moving and he was in a U-Haul truck in front of me. And I like leaned out the window to take a photo of him in the U-Haul truck at a red light. And
Oh,
then
boy.
this cop was just like, whoop, whoop. And
Oh,
then
no.
pulled me over.
Was a cop
Um,
in a car when they made that sound?
Whoop, whoop.
I picture this
No,
cop in
just
short
with his
shorts.
mouth.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it was a bike cop.
Oh, God. Yeah, so I got pulled over and then he said, I saw you and I thought this girl's gonna pull out her phone. So I just
Wow.
waited and I watched you.
Damn.
And I was like,
That's-
whoa, that is profiling, first
Yeah.
first of all. Maybe
Sure
not
is,
racial.
sure is.
Nailed it though. Nailed it.
No.
Nailed it. you weren't wrong. But then I was like, at a red light though? Like this was a few years ago when like distracted driving seemed like new. And I was
And
like,
exciting.
so you're really not allowed, huh? Like even when the cars stopped. And I kind of like got him talking about like, I was like, so what if my keys are in the ignition? He's like, not even. I'm like, okay, what if like you're pulled over, like your car is running, but like, you have your blinkers on. And he's like, no, still not. I'm like, really? Is that right? And I just turned it into like an educational exchange. And then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna let you off with a warning. I'm like,
Wow.
thank you so
Oh,
much.
that's how you
Fucking
do it.
hate hot chicks.
That,
I hate you
that's how
all.
you do it. Oh, yeah,
You,
wow.
Monty, I hate you all.
Well, I did a terrible job of it. I should have been like, really? So how many of
Yeah.
these tickets do you give out in a week? Wow. That must be like, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah,
You
because
ha-
because of the people in the trains. I hear you.
totally, you have to make them feel like they're doing their job.
Yeah.
You know, they've at least there's been some progress out of this exchange.
Well,
Yeah,
what
you
You
got to
Jesus
know
play the
got,
what?
I mean,
game.
he knew you were going to do it.
Yeah.
He should have said, hey, don't do it. Like, that's
I
terrible
know.
copying. If he saw a guy with a trench coat go into a school, he'd like, this guy's going to shoot for sure. And then just wait. Like,
He's like, I was
Yeah, he
right.
definitely should have been when he saw you reaching for the phone. He should have been, whoop, and then immediately you would have been like, okay, no, okay,
Yeah,
fair, yeah.
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
what
yeah.
I should have done it.
No, he
That
waited till
that
I committed the crime.
Wow.
that is well, I tell you what, I'm learning so much from you. So I learn so much from you every day, Gina. I could have maybe avoided this thing if I could have brought the guy in a little bit more
Yeah.
and been like, because I made it seem like he was hassling me.
Yeah.
What-
Monty,
Silly.
your problem is you're just charm. You're just looks. You need charm and looks. That's what Gina
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
teaching you.
charming.
You're
Just
just
I was like, this is an inconvenience. I was
Yeah.
trying to drink my White Claw and
Right.
go on a train.
Right.
And you were like, no, excuse me, tell me more about this. And then no drinking on the trains. And I'm like, yeah, no, I
Like,
because of the train, because of people on the trains. All
yeah.
right.
You got to play
Yeah.
the dumb tourist. You got to be like, oh my gosh, okay, I know every city's different. Oh, this is so confusing. And then they'll be like, well, here's the thing. Oh, well, you know, in 1999 it was this, and now it's changed because
Laws are hard.
people
Yeah.
authority figures love to tell you stuff that they know. You got to play into that. That's
Oh,
right.
you know what, you know, because I did play the confused card. I'm like, well, you know, what's going on? But it's just too much of an open-ended question. I didn't learn from that. That's
Right.
what I needed.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'm just like, oh, you know what I would have said? I wouldn't have been able to hold back, Gina, when he said, you don't need, it doesn't matter if the keys are in the car. And I'm like, well, you're not driving if the keys aren't in the car. That just cannot be.
Oh, sorry,
Right.
officer. So hot wiring is against the law?
It's like, I mean, the car was moving. Well, like they did hotwire the car, but the keys are not in it.
So I could take
the
pictures
loophole.
though, right? If it's hot wired, can I take pictures?
Well, Gina, I didn't even need buttering up. I was going to be on your side until because you're like, well, I had my head out the window, and I just
Right.
thought you were yelling at your man there, just going like, keep it on the road. Yeah, make a left, you stupid bastard. I thought it was something like akin to
No
that.
way.
You know?
The funny thing is, Jeff could have just reached back and taken a picture of himself.
Chef could have done it right around the side, out the passenger side of the car, and into the just out. I'm like, this is a
Full
helicopter
truck
view of
behind
this.
and just grab
Yeah.
Gina's phone and just quick picture.
So
He
I just thought
wouldn't,
you were
though.
going to. I thought you were going to cabbie, yelling out the window, and I'm like, that doesn't seem distracted. But I'm like, oh, the phone. That's just, oh yeah.
Phone. Yeah. Never
That's the
made that
problem.
mistake again.
Well, I got one time I ended up getting booked for distracted driving because I was also driving a drone behind me. And so I had the double
Driving
double
two
screen. I'm like,
things.
I'm driving. I was driving two vehicles, Your Honor. Yeah, sure, but I had the drone. I wanted to know what it looked like from behind. You tell me, did I get the ticket for the drone or the car? Which one was wrong?
Oh,
Oh
I
boy.
got double distracted.
I played twice so far. I played Friday and Sunday.
Nice
Just
segue.
trying to get us back. Friday was about 9 degrees and Sunday was about 23 degrees. I was in shorts and golf shirt until I realized I didn't have any sunscreen on, so I had to put my layers back on to cover up. But it
Oh.
was Sunday morning was amazing. It was beautiful.
Yeah. 23.
I
Yeah,
don't remember that day at all. Where the hell was I when I was 23?
I don't know. It was only in the morning. It started to get stormy in the
Mm.
afternoon, but I teed off at like 8:30 and it was unbelievable. Still getting used to the new irons. This is gonna sound boring, but I'm going somewhere with it. I had one shot, I had 175 to the hole. I took a 6-iron and I flew it about 20 yards over the hole. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. So then I had another shot that was 180 and I pulled out the same 6-iron and I absolutely striped it. And I was like, this is all over the pin. This is amazing. and it went into the middle of a pond that was about 30 yards short of the green. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? I hit my 9-iron.
Well, I was
Not
just
my
about to
six.
say,
Oh,
are
that's
you
good.
like me,
Yeah.
where sometimes you're picking a 6 or a 9, and you're like, wait a minute, which one's the 6? Which one's upside down?
I have never done that
Which-
in my life. And
I
today
do that every
it
time
was-
I hit a 6 or a 9. I have
Yeah.
to go, which one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I check every time. I'm like, where's that line underneath? Because
Yeah,
otherwise,
but
that's how you know.
sometimes even you get like, I'm a dummy. I don't know what that line denotes. Like, is that line supposed to be on the top or the bottom?
It's on the bottom.
I know
Oh,
that,
good point.
Gina. Thank you.
Wait, what? There's a line?
Yeah.
Never mind. I just swallowed my own tongue after you just said that. I don't even know where I am in the world anymore. Was it? I thought I knew, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was wild.
No, well, new clubs though, buddy. You're all
Yeah.
discombobulated.
Yeah.
Love how you put the caveat to the story. That like this is kind of boring, but hang in there. And it was like as if we're always like, it's getting boring. Come on, Nick.
Yeah.
Nick,
Pick it
come
up.
on, pick it up.
This,
Pick it up.
this is a tough crowd. I mean, you
It's
know,
a tough
you
crowd.
At
guys are
least
quite
bring a hot
judgy.
plate out. Get a hot
Yeah.
plate in this story.
It is. I get really nervous before every episode of this podcast. I'm like, don't be boring. Just don't. You got to do this. You got to keep it sharp. Keep it short.
Listen,
Pull in
I'm
some
telling you, partway
zingers.
through that story, I was reaching my hand towards the boiling oil in my hot plate, and I was like, just so I could feel alive. But I was like, no. He's picking it up. He's turning it around. Oh, okay. So you like the new clubs in general?
I can't get used to them. So I don't know. Did I say this last week? I'm hitting everything off the toe, but then when I compare them to my old clubs, they're about a half an inch shorter than my old clubs.
Because you had them
Pretty big deal,
fitted
isn't it?
though, right? You had these ones fitted.
I was fitted for this, but there's something in I think my alignment or where I'm standing in relation to the ball that I just keep hitting it off the toe. So I don't know if it's just a matter of standing closer or what, but yeah, I mean, I would say that in 2 rounds, absolutely great iron shots probably were about 4 or 5 in 2 rounds. I really kind of struggled.
But like they're just mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre, missing a lot of greens, not go. And then distance wise, I just can't figure out the distances with anything.
Frustrating.
It's okay. I mean, it's new clubs, and I'm also like in different shape than I have been for any golf season. This is probably like, I'm not in good shape, but probably the best shape I've been in for golf. Just doing that fit for golf stuff for the last few months. So that could be, I could have more mobility. I could be a bit stronger. I could be a bit faster. I don't know. But it's all, yeah. So I'm not going to get stressed out about it. It's a year to learn and figure stuff out. And if I have bad rounds, I have bad rounds.
Yeah, you might be,
Well, that's-
if you're twisting more or something, it might be
Yeah.
throwing off your usual
Yep.
alignment or habits that you normally rely on.
More
I like that.
more swing.
I like
Yeah.
that Monty was shaking his head in agreement, as if Monty's ever been in better shape for a golf season.
No, I mean, that's cumulatively, it's always worse. Yeah, I mean, you think so, but there's no sequentially. It's always been worse shape. But like, that's a good point. Even mentally and physically, he's story of deterioration. No, I said this. This is why I stopped stretching when I was like 11 or 12. Was that
That was almost a double spit take, almost a triple spit take. Jesus. I love also the detail that he can't quite put his finger on whether it was 11 or 12.
11 or 12, could have been 13. Either way, there was a point where I was like, these people are schmucks. What the hell are they even talking about? Because I stretched one time for hockey and I didn't think I played as well. And I was like, you know what? And also it made me the problem was I was too stretchy. It made me like double jointed. I was flopping all around there. My knees were going everywhere. I was like, there's no way to live with this type of ligament looseness. It can't do it. So now maybe I can stretch safely.
And I think the 3 of us, except for Daryl, who's going to the UK, are playing on this Friday, which will be fun. Gina's going to come out.
Yeah, I'm excited. My first round. Ooh.
I'm excited to see this forearm in action, Gina.
It's
Uh,
getting better. I
yeah,
swam with
must
it
be.
instead of going golfing. I did some laps in a pool and it felt pretty good.
You know what? I got one of these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Do
found
that on
that.
your calf. It'll
Well,
help your
yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
good one.
And if you do that on your calf, it'll help your Achilles.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think my Achilles has been generally pretty good. Although I haven't done the stretches. I didn't do them in New York because of the subway police. But when I got back, because they told me like, you listen,
Okay.
you're limber enough, man. Don't just take it down a notch. And I was like, all right, man. Um, but generally it's been pretty good because just doing those stretches on a kind of regular.
Mhm.
So this is what I say. It's been a long time since I was 11 and I had to do these stretches, but now that I'm
Right.
back,
Yeah. 39 years
it's
later.
been good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's feeling good.
I like that the cops recognize you as like the stretchy kid. They're like, that's him.
Here's the stretch. That would be the best described cop. I'm like, I don't know where he went. He was a stretchy kid. Like, we found him. He seems to be a Carlos Mencia looking 50-year-old Mexican guy. I'm like, yeah, the stretchy kid. Yeah. No.
That's why
Somebody
they were
asked
worried
that.
about you falling on the tracks, Monty. They're
That's
afraid you're gonna
right.
slip in between
Yeah.
the train and the tracks. Mind
The
that
man-
gap.
The man's double jointed in every manner. You can just go straight down like a postage stamp. That stretchy kid's been causing us all kinds of problems. I wore a bright shirt at the wedding. Somebody asked if I was Carlos Mencia.
Really? Damn.
Probably sarcastically, I don't know, but then people seem to be pretty fired up about the shirt.
What color was it? What shade?
Golden.
Wow.
What?
Ooh,
I'm sorry, what?
bold.
A gold shirt, yeah, like a bright gold, like
Like
pretty
bold
similar
gold.
to exactly what's behind you there, Gina.
Like a roll gold.
Oh yeah, like a rolled
Like
gold for sure.
like Gina's dresser?
Like that, but brighter, yeah.
I've never seen Monty dressed up so much. He looks like some IKEA that's not been painted.
Yeah, he looks like a bright IKEA out thing there. Yeah, it's pretty similar to that. But imagine it with a collar and whatnot.
Oh,
It's
sure.
full.
Yeah.
Right.
I
can
can't
imagine.
picture that dresser with a collar. I'm
Well,
sorry.
this one has like some button detailing on it on the
Oh,
front.
There you go.
And,
Yeah,
Wow.
some
and some
buttons.
stripes.
Yeah.
Oh,
For a
same.
second, I
Mark.
thought that was just Monty standing behind you.
Yes, 100% in that shirt. You'd only be able to make out the outline of my torso. You wouldn't be out like it'll be like the Predator behind there.
Not just as flexible too.
Yeah, the man has the flexibility of IKEA furniture. He's giving the cops hell in New York.
Daryl, do you think you're going to get to play over in the UK, or are you sort of off for
I don't
about a month
know,
or
you
so
know
until you
what?
get back?
No, well, we'll see. I was on another podcast yesterday, and they asked me if I was
Oh.
going to get to play, and I'm not bringing clubs, so
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know how easy it'll be to get a left-handed clubs.
Right. Right.
So
I'm sure they have them if you
I
pay.
haven't approached anybody about playing. We're kind of going to be London Central, so
Not really.
I doubt there's
conducive.
going to be a lot of golf clubs near Camden Town. You know?
Sure. Right.
A lot of heroin dealers, but
Yep.
way different. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I got some days off, I might be able to. We'll see.
How many shows?
How many shows? And you should plug some of them. Maybe we have some UK listeners.
I doubt we know if we do. I've got
That's
some
the spirit.
shows. Thank you, Gina. I don't know. I got shows.
Okay.
Oh,
Go to
it's the best
darylpurvis.ca.
promo I've
and
ever heard.
darylpurvis.ca. You can find out.
There we go.
You know what? On Friday, I just had a show canceled. It's the third show I've had on that Friday that's been canceled.
Oh, weird.
I keep getting one, and then to be honest, one time I got pulled, one time I got canceled. No, I've been pulled. I've been pulled 3 times now from a show. Now that I think about
Pulled.
it, no,
Is that
canceled.
common
What's the
over
pull?
there?
Well, I was booked on one, and then the guy said, "Oh, he just did this last year, so we can't have him." So they pulled me.
Oh, strange.
And then I got booked to go to Cork, And then for some reason they're like, no, not this time. Maybe next time you're here. I was like,
Damn.
okay. And then I just got another show on Friday at a comedy club, and they're like, oh, we booked too many comics. It's like,
Well,
Jesus.
that's insane.
what is going on? I
That's
feel
nuts.
like someone's giving my shows away.
Yeah.
Like
It's really
someone's just
weird.
got 3 new shows on Friday. Like they're doing great.
Right.
But
Fun.
yeah, so that's how I plug. So I don't have a show Friday. If you want to go drinking in London with me Friday night, that'd be
Mhm.
nice.
Okay.
But you'll be hearing this on Sunday, so it's going to be hard for anybody to do.
True.
Yeah, that's it. Go to joelpurvis.ca. If you're in England, I might be coming to your town.
Well, I'll tell you what. If we put the link in the in the bio or whatever, I'll send off my Camden people to come check out the
Hey, there you go.
You
terrapurpose.com.
you have Camden people?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm big in Camden.
Wow.
They love me there.
Your
I'm
fans?
always
You and Amy
yeah.
Winehouse?
Me and Amy Winehouse. Yeah, oh yeah. I'll get the Camden crew to come through.
Where we're staying, apparently Benedict Cumberbatch lives in that
Oh.
neighborhood. Diane's all pumped to meet Benedict Cumberbatch.
There you go.
Invite him to your
That's
show.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Put a
Actually, I
flyer
wanted
in his
to ask.
mailbox.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Daryl and Monty. So I saw online that Craig Robinson dropped into Absolute Ottawa.
Yeah, yeah,
a couple
and
days ago.
what's his face too?
Joe
The other
Trulio?
Joe. Yeah.
Something like that. The sort of most famous person I've ever been on a show with, it was like an open mic, but I did a show with Scott Thompson once of Kids in the
Oh.
Hall. But who is the biggest, sort of most recognizable person who's ever dropped in on a show that you guys have been on?
Well, I opened for Louis C.K. for a weekend,
Jesus.
and Chris
What?
Rock
Huge.
dropped in to do a spot.
Oh my God. That's wild.
Yeah, so they were pretty famous.
No.
Chris Rock was
What?
way more famous than Louis C.K. at the time.
Right.
Oh
That's
my
wild.
God.
Was that in New
Uh,
York?
How is Louis in real life?
No, that was in Toronto. That was when I first started at the Laugh Resort. The owner of the Laugh Resort loved me, and when Louis was a regular headliner there, and she wanted me to open for the weekend for him because she's like, I think you should meet Louis C.K. because maybe he
Jesus.
can help you. And I didn't know anything. I was so new to comedy that
How new?
I didn't know what. Oh, I don't know, 6 months in or something.
Jesus Christ.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, maybe 8 months in or something. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Can't tell you the exact dates. I stopped stretching by that point. I know that much.
Smart.
Smart.
So yeah, but Louis C.K. had written a movie that Chris Rock was in town filming. So Chris
Oh,
Rock came and did a spot with his
right.
he had like a big entourage. And yeah, so I think that's the most famous person.
That's
Is that it?
well. You got
Oh,
a double.
Jimmy Carr.
Mhm.
He's pretty famous in the comedy world.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's someone else that was really who was Richard Pryor's joke writer and
Oh,
right hand man.
shoot, what's his name? I can see him. Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney showed up one time in New York.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that's well, I'm sure there's more. I just can't think. It's
That's
been a
pretty
long
awesome.
time.
Hmm.
I've
Oh,
been
that's
around
a good,
for a long
that's
time.
a great list. That's a
Yeah.
great list. I have a good one that's recent. But it's better, but that it's even just the most random fucking thing. I did a show this year, I think, with T.I., the rapper.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
No way.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, who was which blew me away because I thought somebody had written on the green room T.I. like as a joke.
Right.
And then he's on, and I was like, is because I don't really know rappers
That's
that much where I'm
amazing.
like, and I'm like, I think this is T.I. And then the audience knew, but I was just like, what in the hell? And then I think I was headline. I don't know if it was headlining or if it was just if it was like a anyway, it was wild because I guess he just wanted to try and then he ended up doing like, he's supposed to do 7 minutes. and then he's like, 12 minutes in or 14
Yeah,
minutes,
right.
and I was like, but in fairness to Ti, you can't get Ti to do 7 minutes. What the hell?
Sure.
What the hell? The man wants to do more time. Because I remember noticing, I was like,
That's
is this
crazy.
like I thought I was like, who in the hell? I thought they had come from the strip club, like I thought it was
Right.
basically um more basically pimps because the way these guys were dressed, the way the girls were dressed. Because I'm
Right.
like, I don't think I've ever seen women dressed like that in a comedy club in my life, and I was like,
Mm.
something's up with these people, and I didn't put any thought that Ti could be here because I'm like, it's not even. I mean, I hope I'm not supposed to rap, you know. I'm like,
Was
am I
was
in
there
the
a
wrong
threat of
place?
that? Was
Yeah.
someone saying, Monty, can you spit some rhymes, Monty?
They're like, just 5 minutes.
Well, I'm not at 5 minutes. Listen, Monty doesn't do anything less than 20 minutes when he's rapping. So, but I was yeah, I was just it was but he's a super nice guy. He was really
Cool.
he was
That's
really
awesome.
like deferential to all of us.
Really? That's cool.
Being comics, where he was just like, because he's just trying to do comedy, so he was like not coming in to be Mr. Big Dog.
Hmm.
He
How
was
did he
just like
do?
bad, uh, like he because he was kind of like telling stories, and he had some jokes that were legit not bad, and then some of them were like not even exactly jokes. He was just telling some sort of
Right.
stories.
Stories.
But all in all, he was captivating enough, and he got some laughs, and it was like
Hmm.
it was good. It was pretty good. He had a couple jokes that for real were good jokes, like comments at least.
Mm.
So
That's
he was entertaining
wild.
enough. It was like
Wow.
it was like, and I was like, what in the hell? Yeah, yeah. So that
That's
was
so
cool.
funny.
I
Crazy.
remember last 2-3 years ago, Tiffany Haddish, is that her name?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
She showed up at Absolute when I was
Whoa.
emceeing.
Wow.
I
Her
didn't know who she
story.
was. I don't know anything about pop culture. So,
Hmm.
and then she hosted like Saturday Night Live like a few
Yeah.
weeks later. Such an idiot.
Who is she? I still don't know who she is.
She's
She's a
a
comic
comedian, but she's
actress.
been in a lot of movies and stuff
She
with
was a
pretty,
stand-up for a long time though.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And then
Maybe
she
I
really took
probably know
off.
her
I
to see
think
her, I
like
guess.
Kevin Hart is like took her under his wing or
Yeah.
something, and then she just exploded and to the point where she literally did host Saturday Night Live like shortly after that.
Hmm.
So yeah, like I say, thing I didn't really know, but she was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Damn.
I mean, I did shows with like Mark Maron back when he wasn't famous, and
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of guys like that would come through town and you do shows. But I mean, Chris Rock was the most. He was at the height of his fame
That's
probably
yeah.
when he showed up. It was the coolest
That's
thing. I
wild.
thought I told the story before, but it was like because Louis C.K.'s headlining, so he's like, I'm gonna do a little less time because a friend of mine's in town and he's gonna show up, and then the MC, who I can't remember, I want to say it was Steve Levine, who's a Toronto comic. Might not have been him, but he's like, yeah, we have a special guest. It's a friend of Louis is here. He said, and put your hands together for Chris Rock. And the audience did not believe that Chris
Yeah.
Rock was
That's what I was gonna
really
Yeah.
say.
coming to. So they're like
Right.
literally like
Yeah.
tight,
That's
literally like that.
hilarious.
And then he got up on stage and he turned to face them,
Oh
and
my
the
God.
place
Erupted.
exploded. And
Jesus.
I mean,
Wow.
exploded. Like they went nuts. They were out of their seats. They were yelling and screaming like the Beatles just walked in or something. It was really cool.
Whoa.
That's
That's
amazing.
so
So
cool. That's
yeah.
awesome.
And then he bombed. People were walking out. It was terrible. He was working out new material that was
Yeah, I've
really
heard that.
bad.
I've
Was
heard
he
Yeah.
that.
actually like he really did bomb?
Yeah. He's
Oh
just doing
no.
new material.
That's his
So
process. So he just goes out
yeah,
Yeah.
and just bombs and bombs and bombs until he gets it. It's
yeah,
That
pretty
is
wild.
wild.
Takes
Yeah.
a lot of guts.
yeah.
I think that's it's a little bit more than guts.
Yeah.
You're going what it's a little bit akin to distracted driving with the drone following you. Like it's like you're
Sure.
like
Yeah.
too much guts.
Yeah.
Uh,
A little too far in one direction.
but I always loved the idea of celebrity. I was at the club in Calgary was the Laugh Shop or whatever, and they were talking about Tom Arnold's coming. A lot of times
Oh
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
Oh yeah.
reasonable people of reasonable celebrity, and Tom Arnold was coming, and people were freaking out. And I'm like, you're gonna freak out because Tom Arnold is here? Like Tom Arnold's throwing you right off your game. If Tom
Yeah.
Arnold golfed with me, I would be like, I would imagine I would shoot the same. I can't. I can't imagine.
You
I wouldn't be able to
That's the
tell
bar.
somebody.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
have first tee nerves, extra first tee
No,
nerves.
no, I don't. I don't think so. Like, yeah, I shot 102 because of Tom Arnold was with me. I'm like, well, what the hell is?
Because he wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, maybe he was literally distracted.
I did a
So I'm like,
laugh shop
listen,
with Kevin Pollock once.
Hmm.
It was,
well,
I
that's
think,
cool. He's really cool.
yeah. But
Gina.
Kevin,
Oh, sorry.
sorry. Who were just Tom Arnold had one of the funniest lines I ever heard in my life. Well, after him and Roseanne split up, and Roseanne
that?
was like attacking him in the press, and she's like, he has a small dick. And he said even a 747 looks small when you're trying to land it in the Grand Canyon.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Damn.
So
that's
credit
yeah.
where credit's due. I mean, that was a great comeback. But
Listen, if that guy's throwing zingers like that all day, maybe I will golf shit.
Gina, we've obviously covered Pedro Pascal, but golf,
I was going to call
TV,
him Ricardo
movie.
Montalban. I'm
I
glad you got
know.
that before
Sorry.
I did.
Golf,
Oh my
golf
God.
interaction, TV, movie, anything. Who's your like the biggest celebrity you've interacted with?
Oh, probably the red carpet stuff that I did
Oh.
early on in my career when I was an entertainment reporter.
Mm.
Because a lot of stars come down the red carpet. They're in town for TIFF. So I used to go to like the press junkets and stuff. Like Clint Eastwood was a big one.
Damn.
I think I've talked about this on this podcast. Woody Allen.
Oh, maybe you have.
Yeah, I think so. Matt Damon.
Maybe on the first time you were on.
Could have been.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, definitely being an entertainment reporter, you get exposed to a lot of that because there's a lot of those events where they all show up all at once and you're kind of like throwing questions at them. It was really fun though. I enjoyed it.
That's cool.
It's good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I don't think Woody Allen would throw off my game either, though.
No.
Well,
No.
I'll be like, yeah, Woody Allen's here. I mean,
I was trying to throw him off. So there's a clip of me. I'm like, a lot of your movies have awkward moments in them. Do you want to have an awkward moment right now? And
I
he
do
just-
remember you saying
We just
this.
like stared at each other, and I was just like, "Stay in it, Gina. Stay in it." And then he's like, "What? You want me to throw up on you or something?" And then I was like, "That was perfect. Thank you." Pretty sure that's the only thing I ended up asking him. I had like 1 second, and I just like, I just want to do something really weird with Woody Allen. And then my producer's like, "Did you get the info about the movie?" And I was like, "Oh no."
That is amazing. That is a pretty good answer by Woody. Of all the
Right?
things you could say, do you want me to throw up on you? Of all,
Yeah.
I mean, how would you even? I would never. If somebody's like, "Yeah, can you be awkward for a second?" I would never think, "Do you want me to
Do
throw
you want
up?"
me to
on you?"
throw up? That'd be more than awkward. It'd be gross.
Yeah, it would definitely.
It'd
Yeah,
be
the whole
a
thing.
mess. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he nailed it. He doesn't have to reach too far.
No.
He's
He
like,
was
I can think of
comfortable in
something
that
awkward.
awkward moment too. He just like stared me dead in the eyes.
Oh,
He was
I
so
bet.
short looking up
not-
at me.
Not creepy at all.
No, you were the bravest. You looked the devil in the eye for a while of
Yeah.
awkwardness.
Just I didn't even blink. What about you, Nick? Any famous people in the crowd for you?
No, not like doing shows. I met Alanis a couple times. She was one of my good friends' cousin.
Cool.
We like stayed with Alanis when in between her like teeny pop days and before Jagged Little Pill came out. She was
Ah.
living in like a small little apartment in Toronto somewhere, I think in the Beaches, I want to say. And I was like 17, 18, and we came to Toronto to see a Rolling Stones concert, and we stayed with Alanis for the weekend.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
But
Wow.
Oh my God.
other than that, I don't really think I saw Chris Rock on the Toronto streets like 4 years ago before the pandemic. He was filming a movie right beside my work, and he was just hanging out. And I was like, I don't want to say anything to him. I don't want to like. What am I gonna like? I'm a comic, and he's gonna be like, so like, great, congratulations. So I just walked passed him and didn't say anything, and he seemed to be
Yeah.
enjoying his space. But no, other than that, no real celebrity brushings. It's
At
been
my old day job, Monty, remember the +1 office on?
Oh,
It was
God,
on the ground. It was like on the ground level. And one day we're sitting there, and Dustin Hoffman's walking around in circles outside of our door, just literally on a phone call, and that a crowd gathered to watch him walk around in circles.
Jesus.
I saw
good.
when I lived in the annex, Gary Sinise and Jennifer Garner were having a conversation in front of the
Damn.
grocery store,
Wow.
and they were
Pretty
talking.
good.
They're talking about Ben Affleck. There's like, what's he filming? Blah blah blah. So they didn't. They just ran into each other literally on the
Wow.
street.
Crazy.
it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because what do you call it? Sinise did reindeer games with Ben Affleck.
I
Right.
don't think they're in the
Oh.
same movie though, from the sounds of what they were saying. Not that I hovered too long, but
How long did
it's
you
I'm
hover,
saying-
Daryl?
well, I was
Yeah,
going to
Daryl,
get a
you
chocolate
seem-
chip cookie because that's where I used to get my chocolate chip cookies. But
Yeah, Daryl, you seem to get the gist of it, buddy. I wasn't hovering around too long, but I can tell you right now, he was asking about Ben Affleck. I think they used
you only have to hear
When-
one or two sentences to go, oh, they're not filming the same movie.
what do you call it? They made that movie in what, 97? So I'm saying
See,
maybe
I
he was
wasn't
trying to
there.
catch up with him.
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe. I mean,
He's like, oh yeah, well, what's your,
I used to hang out with what's her face all the time, but Rachel McAdams.
Oh
But
yeah.
she never brought any other famous people
Mm.
to the parties, so that was kind of boring. She was just a girl we hung out with. So
And
Was
Well,
it before
yeah.
she was famous, or
no. She was very famous. I didn't know who she was. So
Oh.
I don't know pop culture. So yeah, my buddy was like, "Oh, uh, we're going out with so and so," and I'm like, "Okay, no idea."
what do you
And-
do, Rachel?
No, it wasn't that bad because he's like, "Yeah, she was in the notebook was already out,
Yeah, I mean
But
that's what when she took off for sure.
but she had been in this. She wasn't in Mean Girls. There was something else she was in where she was like the perfect girl or something, like I can't remember what it was. So she was, yeah, but I didn't know. She was fun to hang out with.
That's good to know.
Yeah, she's very nice.
That's right, Daryl. Keep it anonymous. Just be like, hey, how you doing? This is my
Yeah.
friend. This is my good buddy Burt Reynolds. Anyway, what does Burt? I don't even know what Burt does. Couldn't even tell you.
No, she was friends with Jeff Elliott. So Jeff Elliott and I
Mm.
were,
Okay.
roommates. So that, I mean, I didn't. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Toronto's
mean, unless
known
they're
for
an
that, though.
athlete, I don't care for the most
True.
part.
Yeah, I was
You know.
following Burt Reynolds' college career actually, and then he went into something else, and I don't even know what he's doing.
Probably counting.
I was in a restaurant with Tony Hawk one time. That wasn't very exciting either. And
Yeah.
Tony Hawk.
I just missed Puff Daddy one time in New York. I left and then he came in to the next tables where my friends were still at. So
That doesn't
but I
count,
left.
Daryl.
Yeah,
That
I know.
doesn't
That
count.
was these are all the famous encounters I almost
Oh
had.
my gosh. I ran
I-
into Ricky Gervais on his set, like walking down
Really?
the street. Yeah. He was just
You
right
ran
by
into him?
my house. Yeah. In
Wow.
Toronto a few years ago. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta get a picture with him. Like it was one of those times when I'm like, I think I gotta go back and talk to him.
Mm.
So yeah, that was really cool. But I mean, Toronto's amazing for that. People are filming all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a good point. I never see anybody though. I've got some of Daryl's disease. I think I just don't know who any of the people are. But I do know actors a little, but
Hmm.
a lot of them I wouldn't even know their name. Especially newer actors, I wouldn't know that well.
Mm.
Like I remember Gina from The Last of Us.
Right.
But then
Episode 1.
Pretty
Yeah.
memorable.
Yeah.
I actually, before we ever met her, I was seeing her IMDb and it said in production or whatever, and I was like, okay. Because so I knew, but other than that, not really.
Yeah, that show had a big effect on me. It really
Yeah.
changed my life.
It really did. For the better or worse, we still don't know, but it's impactful.
Mm.
We can close on this. Monty actually sent a golf video around to the group chat.
What? I didn't see
Gary
it.
Did you not see
Player,
it?
yeah, Gary Player critiquing Tiger basically. And do you want
Critiquing
to
golf coaches, really.
Yeah, well, yeah. Do you want to summarize it,
Yeah.
Monty?
Well, I am of this feeling. This has been my feeling for Tiger Woods. I always thought Tiger Woods had a swing since I knew him as a golfer.
Sure.
And so he was a good golfer when I first heard of him. So I'm like, this guy knows what he's doing swing wise. And then Gary Player had said he won 14 championships, and then he started to mess with his swing, and he never really got it better again. And I remember watching him talk about how he was remaking his swing,
Hmm.
and I remember thinking, God knows what I was doing or what thoughts I had on golf, but I was like, that sounds like a bad idea.
Right. Yeah.
Because you obviously you got a good swing. You won 14 championships. I don't want to toot your own horn, but you won 14 champions. It sounds good. Leave your swing the way it is. And he never really did have the success that he had prior to that.
Yeah, so Gary Players basically says in the video that he won a bunch of championships and then hired a coach who couldn't break 85 at Augusta or something like that. And then he changed his swing, and then he needs to change his swing again. He hired another guy who couldn't break 90 at the US Open, kind of thing. So yeah, Daryl, he is more shitting on golf coaches, but I always
Yeah.
thought it was Tiger ruined his body by when he was obsessed with becoming a Navy SEAL
Navy
or whatever.
SEAL,
He
yeah.
kept training and injuring himself, and that's why he had to keep changing his swing, is because his body wasn't in golf shape. It was in this weird injured Navy SEAL, like literally running on the beach in massive, army boots kind of thing that just deteriorated his body, and he got too big because he had this weird obsession with it. But
Also, I would argue that his first golf coach, his father, couldn't have shot broken
Yeah,
85 at Augusta,
exactly. Right. Yeah.
So
Do coaches need to be able to break 85?
Yeah,
I was
no.
thinking about that beforehand. I don't think so.
Right.
I think you just need to be a good coach and understand golf technique, and you may not be able to do it yourself, but if you understand it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Agreed.
I thought it wasn't so much for the actual ability of the. I mean, I take it that most of the teachers, they're not like at the level of the people they're teaching at that
Right.
level, right? But I'm just like, if just changing it in general is a bad idea, like drastically, like to really
Like
remake your
constant
swing.
change. Mhm.
Constant change, or even a really big change. I'm like, are you sure?
But
Like-
if you're coming back from injuries, though, I think you do have to figure it a new way forward.
Right.
Kind of.
Well,
it could be. I
going
mean,
back to the coaching thing, like in what sport has an elite player been successful at coaching?
no,
Like,
yeah,
and I mean,
never,
an
practically.
absolute elite player. Like,
There's
Yeah.
some basketball coaches.
Elite though?
elite
Like,
though, like
Well,
Like
Lenny
played
Wilkins.
professionally.
Lenny
Well,
Wilkins.
definitely
I-
played professionally. Some of them were pretty good.
guys, Diego
but-
Maradona took a Mexican third level soccer
True.
team to the title game or
Oh.
something. So I
Yeah,
mean,
for something.
does it get
That's a
better
really
than
good
that?
example. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of stuff when you wear two Rolexes.
Sure.
Mhm.
Well, but yeah, basketball they definitely have some. But I wouldn't call coaches coaching though, Gene, in my opinion, because you're talking about like a swing coach compared to like a coach of a team.
Oh, right. True.
Like you're
Hmm.
not bringing in a
Yes.
pro guy to teach a guy to remake a guy with free throws or his shot or something.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
You know?
Okay. I see what you mean. Like you want someone so I'm like slowly figuring it out. No, you want someone who's so specific about and so good at what they do that
That one
can,
thing.
yeah, that one thing. I see.
Because the Raptors had a coach that like will never miss free throws ever. He'll shoot like until you collapse. He'll make free throws, and so but it's not like he's ever played any kind of basketball.
Yeah,
Right. But
so
is
they
he
bring
good
him
at
into
teaching it? Because that's a whole other skill of like, can you translate what you do
Yeah, right.
to someone else?
I think that's his deal. Like particularly for free
Right.
throws, is like he knows all that, but he's like, unfortunately, to be honest with you, he had no feet. So he wasn't able to play any kind of basketball, but the man can shoot.
Wait a minute, who was this coach and how come he had no feet?
Well,
Wait, Daryl, you're
I'm not 100%
lost?
sure. Maybe I'm just insulting his feet. His feet were functionally not there. He was not able to play actual basketball.
Is he a paraplegic?
No, he had.
You can just say that.
This week on GLP Deconstructs.
What does it mean to have no feet?
Did he actually have no feet?
No, I'm saying like he had the equivalent of hooves. There was no point in his feet. The man can't run. He's no good.
Is this the cherry Coke talking?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Air Bud?
Also, they're not hooves; they're paws.
Those are
Monty
paws.
doesn't know that.
I don't know. I'm not a vet.
That's as good as place as any
Yes.
to wrap that up. We're gonna play golf. Me, Gina, Monty on Friday.
wait.
Looking forward to that. That should be fun.
Let's have
Hopefully
low expectations
low
collectively.
expectations, few injuries. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Daryl will miss you.
I miss you guys already.
Aw.
Bless you, buddy. You go over there as fast as you can. Like it's double the speed of the Concorde. You get
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a great time.
Thanks everyone for listening. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks Comedy Records. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, everyone.
Something distracted him.
God bless you all.
The late Henry Longhurst used to call the tradesman's entrance. Now, you know, it doesn't count as the tradesman's entrance if it goes in the side. Only if it goes in the back.
She can hit it, although it looks like it's strongly uphill, it's really